He said something wasn't right inside him, and one night it turned violent. 1981, Brookfield, Connecticut, a quiet town, suburban homes, tree-lined streets, the kind of place where life feels predictable, structured, and safe. Inside one of those homes lived Arne Cheyenne Johnson, young, in a relationship, part of a close circle that would soon find itself at the centre of something far beyond ordinary explanation. The story begins not with the crime, but with a boy. David Glatzel, 11 years old. According to those close to him, his behaviour began to change. He reported seeing figures, dark shapes, something he believed was present, watching him. The family turned to help, including Ed and Lorraine Warren, paranormal investigators already known for their involvement in reported hauntings. According to accounts from the Warrens and the family, David's condition worsened. He spoke of multiple entities, described them, reacted to things others could not see. Religious intervention followed, a series of exorcisms, reported to have been conducted by Catholic clergy, prayers, commands, attempts to remove what was believed to be inside him. And during those moments, another figure was present, Arne Cheyenne Johnson, watching, involved. According to later accounts, he confronted whatever was believed to be affecting David, challenging it, telling it to leave the boy and come into him instead. What followed was not immediate, but it did not end. Weeks later, the story moved to a different setting, a local kennel owned by Bono, a place where Arne and his partner were staying. October the 16th, 1981, a day that begins normally, work, conversation, nothing that suggests what is about to happen. Then, something changes. According to witness accounts, an argument begins, tension rises, voices raised, and then, violence. Arne Cheyenne Johnson attacks Bono. A knife is used. Multiple wounds. Bono dies from his injuries. Johnson leaves the scene. He is later found and arrested. The case that follows becomes something different because of the claim made in his defence. His legal team, with involvement from the Warrens, puts forward an argument rarely heard in a courtroom, that he was not responsible because he was under the influence of demonic possession. It became known as the first time in US legal history that such a defence was formally attempted. The court did not accept it. The judge ruled that possession could not be proven in a legal sense. The trial proceeded on conventional grounds, and Arne Cheyenne Johnson was convicted of manslaughter. He was sentenced to prison. After serving time, he was eventually released, but the case did not end there, because the story continued through books, through interviews, through accounts from those who believed that what happened began long before the crime itself. Some view the case as a tragedy shaped by human conflict, a moment of anger escalated beyond control. Others see it differently, as something that began with a boy claiming he was not alone and ended with a man saying the same. The official record documents a crime, a conviction, a legal outcome, but the question that remains is not written in court transcripts. It sits in the space before it all happened, in the claims, the warnings, The belief that something unseen had already entered the story long before the violence began, and whether that was something external, something internal, or something shaped by fear and interpretation depends on how the story is understood. But either way, it leaves the same image: a boy asking for help, a man stepping forward, and a moment where belief and reality collide with irreversible consequences.